Hello, everybody, and welcome to the start of a new series with Scythia for the Around the World Playthrough Challenge. We're getting close to the end of Asia here, and we have a new game ahead of us with Scythia, the Horse Masters. And we've got a pretty fun start here. We've got an interesting layout of forest, rainforest, resources, and we're going to talk about that in just a minute. I want to go over Scythia's abilities and share some insights with you. As far as what our strategy will be for this game, of course, we're going to focus on domination. But I've also got some inclinations towards religion as well. So let's talk about it. So Tamiris, she is the leader of the Scythian Empire. Her Killer of Cyrus ability, all units receive +5 combat strength when attacking wounded units. When they eliminate a unit, they heal up to 30 hit points. That's a really strong domination ability. And it applies to all units, even religious units. So if you're thinking about doing some religion with Scythia, you can get some really strong apostles by having them fight wounded units because it's going to give them extra theological combat strength, and they'll heal if they win the battle, so you can send them off to do another battle right after. Also, with the healing, if you get later into the game and get the War Department building, the Tier 3 building in your government plaza, that gives you +20 healing on your units, on top of the 30 you get from eliminating a unit. So you get super heals on your units, which is crazy. Sorry, hiccups. Hey, Tenacious, good to see you. So, very strong ability. The next one, People of the Steppe, receive a second light cavalry unit or Saka horse archer each time you train a light cavalry or use a unit or a Saka horse archer. We'll talk about the Saka horse archer in a minute, but what's great about this is that this continues throughout the entire game, and it applies to 4 different units, right? You've got your light cavalry, you've got your cuirassiers, you've got your cavalry, and you've got your helicopters. So all 4 of those will create duplicates throughout the game as long as you make them. It won't happen if you buy them. You have to actually produce them. The Saga Horse Archer, it's great in theory, but it's actually kind of a crappy unit because you're trading ranged distance for movement speed. And when it comes to ranged units, I want to be able to hit people from a distance rather than getting to them faster, because in order to attack, you have to expose yourself to attack as well, and these guys, as ranged units, already have weak melee combat strength. The thing you want to do with Scythia is you want to have your light cavalry in front and have it backed up by ranged units, like archers, crossbows, field cannons, so they can injure the units that you then send your light cavalry in to finish off, that get bonus strength for attacking a wounded unit, plus the potential to heal if they're injured as well. That's the kind of strategy you want to go for with Scythia, but the Saka Horse Archer kind of just goes against that and says, no, you put yourself up right next to them with a range of 1 and attack them. So it's really only useful for air score. We're not going to be building lots of Saka Horse Archers. In fact, as soon as I make one, I'm probably going to delete them because it'll automatically give me 2, and they have much more expense for maintenance compared to other ranged units, so it's just not really worth having. And then the Kurgan. The Kurgan used to be a very terrible tile improvement, but with some recent updates, especially the April update, it has been boosted quite a bit and can actually be quite useful. You can now see Kurgans that have yields of 3 gold and 3 faith pretty quickly, plus tourism later with flight, and you can eventually get them to 5 faith and 3 gold each, which is good for both faith and gold economies. Basically, early on, you want to plant your Kurgan down to get a quick pantheon because you can access it as soon as you research animal husbandry. So not only will you have your pastures revealed to you with horses, you can now build the Kurgans next to those pastures and get 3 faith and 3 gold right away, granting you a very quick pantheon. So that's going to be kind of our strategy here as we get into the game, is to get a quick pantheon, hopefully get a religion, and we want to economize and get lots of gold so we can support our military, get some encampments down, get some generals produced, and go out there and conquer the world. So that's the plan. They're going to be like, it's better to burn out, burn out than to fade away, pretty much. What's nice also about the Kurgan is there's very few tile improvements that provide tourism later in the game that you can put right next to each other. So you can literally dot your entire landscape with Kurgans. You just can't build it on hills. It has to be on flat tiles. But your Kurgans can give you lots of tourism later in the game after you've researched flight. If you have like 10, 12 cities, and you've got like 5 to 6 Kurgans in each city, that's a significant chunk of of tourism, especially a lot of them if they have 5 faith, because that 5 faith turns into 5 tourism later after flight. So just something to keep in mind as well. Of course, Scythia is all about domination. Your number one priority should be attacking, unit producing, getting great generals, economizing, and then on top of right behind that would be like faith, religion, getting a faith economy. And so I wouldn't worry about tourism at all. We're not going to focus on that in this game. We're going to focus on getting lots of gold, getting lots of faith, getting lots of units, and conquering the world. So that's what we're going to do. Kurgan was the name of the bad guy in Highlander. Oh, was it really? It was so bad they named a villain after it, huh? Wow, look at all those emotes you guys spammed. Thanks, love you. You, my love, are a genius man. I am? Oh, my goodness. Thank you. You will die. Hi, YouTube. Yeah, YouTube says hi back. I'm sure we'll get a comment from somebody in YouTube saying hi back to you. It's good to see you all here. Thanks for being here. Let's get this game started, shall we? I think it's pretty obvious that we're going to settle in place to get a 2-2 settle, and then we've got a 2-2 deer tile to work. What's nice about this is that we have so many pastures. We have the option to get a pretty decent TOA here. My thought is to go straight into animal husbandry, get 2 pastures and a deer tile improved, and then that will help us work towards getting lots of food for growth and a little bit of production. Getting a early TOA down will be nice. And then if we can get it, if we can get the Sacred Path Pantheon, we've actually got some really nice spots for holy sites around here. Like this would be a +4, +4, +4. We've got lots of spots here where we could get some really nice adjacencies next to rainforest, as long as I don't chop the rainforest. And later on, we can maybe even get work ethic to get some extra production out of those holy sites. So if we could do the double adjacency card with holy sites, it would be 8 faith. That would turn into 8 production, and we get 5, 6, 7 holy sites with that. It would actually be pretty nice. Or I was thinking we go feed the world and help our cities with more food and housing. That way we can get taller and make more districts. All right, honey, I hope you rest well. Just in case you guys know, Mrs. Foibles is not feeling well. She's got a head cold. So she's going to go to sleep now and rest, and hopefully start feeling better tomorrow. So be sure to send some well wishes to Mrs. Foibles. All right, I think I'm actually going to move over this way onto the hill. Ooh, there's a lot more chops over here, too. Gosh, that's a lot of forest. Also, by the way, we have lots of cow resources here, and we just happen to be on the continent of Mu. That may or may not have been the deciding factor for choosing this start. Just saying. I thought it was great. All right, let's settle. We are going to work that deer tile. So we've got 4 food, 4 production right out of the gate, which is great. We're going to get a scout going. And we're going to jump straight into animal husbandry, which will reveal horses for us and allow us to build our Kurgan. Hey, I'm actually going to do something here, guys. I'm going to turn off the sponsor flag just because it's kind of getting in the way. But in case you guys were interested, we are currently sponsored by Sanchi.com, where you can use code Foibles1K to get 15% off of their Civilization merch. So go check them out. It's a really great shop. I've got some great stuff here that I'm giving away from them. Plus, I've got an awesome Civ t-shirt that I got from their shop, too. So be sure to go check them out. All right, let's get this going. Ooh, we've got an early religious city-state over here, too. By the way, we do have secret societies, barbarian clans, and heroes and legends game modes on. What's nice about the heroes and legends as well is that they also heal with kills. When you kill a unit as a hero, that hero will heal itself as well. Ooh, owls and Chingeti. First meet. We've already got faith generating, so we're going to start working on some Pantheon faith, which is awesome. We got a governor title. I will say this, I am most likely going to go with vampires this game, so we need to find some barb camps to do that. And I learned a lot of things about vampires today that I did not know, which we'll talk a little bit about as we go along. But yeah, it was pretty fascinating. Some things I figured out with how their abilities synchronize with Scythia to make vampires like super scary. Vampires with Scythia is probably the best thing to go with whenever you do secret societies with them. Hey, Chop, there's our ATW challenge. We're playing every civ in the game, continent by continent. We're working through Asia. We're almost at the end. We have Scythia, Sumeria, Vietnam, and I think one more in there. I can't remember. I'll have to go check the list. But you can click on that link. It'll take you to our checklist so you can see our play order. You could probably put it to the right of the tech and civic indicator if you really wanted to keep it on the screen. No, it's okay. It's not a big deal. I've got it in the title of the stream, so you guys can do that command whenever you want to go visit that link for Sanchi. Plus, it was kind of covering my indicators over here in this area. I didn't want that covered up. I want you guys to be able to see it. So there we go. All right, let's keep going. Oh, wait, governor. Who'd be a good governor here at the start? We're gonna have some decent growth with the food. We could get some early culture and science with Pingala. Or I could go Magnus and try to get keep our population with his provision ability. Plus, he's got the chops there. I've got a couple woods I can chop if I want to, which could be helpful. I do like starting with Magnus sometimes. He's not always the best choice, but maybe to get things rolling and to help with our wonder production, I think maybe getting Magnus would be good, because then we can use him for chops and getting TOA. My plan here, if we can, is to probably put a Kurgan here and a Kurgan here. Once these are improved, it will be 3 gold and 3 faith. We'll put TOA here. And we'll go like that for now, I think. I don't know exactly where my districts are going to go. We'll have to see where our horses pop up. We've got a few flat tiles where they can pop up. If horses pop up here, then we can, of course, change that. Ooh, yes, a goodie hut. We got lots of chops over here, too. I'm going to send my scout north. Ooh, good, we got some mountains there. Ooh, look at that jungle, too. Let's do a double scout here. Flaccid Schlong. Thanks so much for the follow. I don't know if I should be honored or ashamed. Thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Oh my gosh. Oh, another goodie hut. Sweet. Flaccid Schlong. Oh my gosh. How long did it take you to come up with that name? Ooh, we met Maui. And the Void Singers. We got an envoy. We're going to be able to Sue's Chingetti pretty quickly here. Also, what do you guys think of Scythia's kind of mellow music? Yeah, Magnus chops. Yes, we've got a close barb camp. State workforce. Oh, that's helpful. Right there. Helps us along getting to our government. We're definitely going to go oligarchy. So, since we've met a barb camp, I want to talk a little bit about vampires. Ooh, second continent, really? Nice. Kalaharia. So, that got us foreign trade boosted. Sweet. Now we just need to get craftsmanship boosted. We need to get our capital to 6 pop to get that boosted, too. Which we might be able to do if the capital will focus on growth, which I'm actually going to force it to do. I'm going to force it to work the cows for the extra food. Because it was working this for the culture, but I'm okay
I'm fond of pig.
with it not doing that right away. Okay, there's horses there. And oh, this is actually going to be a really nice Kurgan. Sweet. Oh my gosh, there's so much horses. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 out of the 5 tiles that we initially saw that were flat, they've got horses on it. So this is great. I am actually seeing some opportunity here for another Pantheon. If we can't get a sacred path for the holy sites next to Rainforest, we could definitely go God of the Open Sky and get culture off of all of these pastures. It's nutty. There's so many. We got more camps up that way, too. The more horses there and there. God, there's so many. So we've got lake here and here. Okay, so we got some fresh water. It's not ideal that it's lake, but it's better than nothing. We are on a Pangea map, by the way. We're on a standard size -1 civ, so there's 7 of us total, including myself. So I was going to talk to you about barb camps and vampires. So I didn't realize this before, and it's probably my own fault that I didn't realize this. But vampires, if you kill a barbarian unit next to a vampire, it will permanently gain +1 combat strength up to +10 max. So what you want to do is you actually want to farm barb camps as much as you can, because they will allow your vampires to get a little bit stronger. Any other units from city-states or civilizations, if you kill a unit next to them, it'll also gain +1 permanent combat boost. And there's no limit on that one. It didn't say any limit on that one. It only said the limit towards barbarian units. So you may have really super strong vampires later on in the game. Yeah, this is a freaking amazing start for Scythia. With all of the cows and horses, this could be a great TOA. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. It can reach everything but this horse down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that an 8 tile? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 9 tile, 10 tile TOA from what I can see so far. If we don't get rid of any of these cows, it's a 10 resource TOA. Which may actually want me to go into getting a builder quickly. I may want to just produce a builder right away. Also, so I can boost craftsmanship. I'm waiting to attack this until I get my combat strength boost to barbarians. All right, so that's a dead end. Oops, did not mean to click that, though. I don't want you to fortify it there. So we can come up here and settle. I'm thinking of settling right here next to the horses and the 2-2 stone. Then we can get a nice district up here. This could be a good holy site. And then this could probably be a good campus. So there you go. Yeah, this is a really good open sky pantheon, too. Lots of early culture. And that's very helpful at the beginning of the game, too. Very, very helpful. Culture is very key. Good to see you, Panafrican Brad. Mondays do suck. They really do suck. All right, they decided to make the first move, so I'm just going to fortify. More horse there. Give me all the horse. Ooh, geothermal. It's because there's a continent split close. Very interesting. I'm liking this land more and more. This is New World Age, by the way. All right, so I don't know if that spearman will come out again. If it does, he's crazy. Got a river down here that we can settle on. Okay, I'm thinking we settle here. Here. And here. Those are some nice early settlements. Some good resources around them. Some new luxuries. More horses around them, too. Lots of chops. I may actually move Magnus over here because of all this woods. And this would be an amazing Chichen Itza city over here, too. If I don't chop any of this jungle, that'd be an amazing Chichen Itza. We got another freshwater source up here, too. We got to find our first neighbor, though. Oh, it did come out. Look at that. All right, so he is boosted now. I'm not going to get rid of this camp because I'm going to farm. Well, actually, I should get rid of it because I need to get vampires. So this one we'll probably get rid of. We'll just have to hope for another.
Like to the
Oh.
on the Dead Sea shore.
Well, well, well. We have the Dead Sea. Counts as coastal water to settle next to it, by the way. But this is actually, if it's open on both sides, this is really good placement for holy sites, too. So, we'll have to find a good spot to settle near that and get some era score. I very much like that. Are you going to try for early domination? Yes, we're going to push for early domination. That's what Scythia is built for. So we're definitely going to push for domination. If we can, we're going to go vampires. And I'm also going to try and tie in some religion with it, too. Both of these Kurgans are going to be amazing because they'll have 3 pastures next to them. Holy cow. Holy cow. Just like the Carpenter song, rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Oh, man. You are too right about that. All right, we're going to get rid of it. Oh, we didn't meet the vampires? Come on. We need to find another camp then. It's a bad roll. All right, we're close to our Pantheon already, so I'm just going to put on production. And there's a goodie hut. Hello? What? What do you mean by that? Okay. I took that another way. Yeah. Mrs. Foible said, it's always good to have protection. You know what I mean? She was talking about protecting my cities. Oh, I love being married. It's fun. Marriage. Hey, it's open on both sides. We could have a decent Petra down here, too. I don't think the Petra will affect the Dead Sea at all, though. But wouldn't it be kind of cool if we do Holy Site there, Holy Site here, and then we do a preserve and a preserve. What's up? Oh, you just eating an orange? Oh, that's a good idea. Get some vitamin C. Vitamina C. Oh. We got the Philosopher's Stone. You're a wizard, Harry. Oh, yeah. So we read Harry Potter, of course, and then there was The Alchemist. That was a good book. I really liked that. We didn't finish it, did we? We didn't finish The Alchemist. I'd love to. I really liked it. I liked the way they described magic. Like, I don't know if you guys have heard of the Alchemist book series, but we read the first book, and we need to finish it because I really liked them because the way they described magic, they described it as very sensory. Like, they could smell the different types of magic that people had based off of their personalities, and it's very different from Harry Potter, but it does reference Nicholas Flamel, right? Because he created the Philosopher's Stone. Yeah, and he's the main wizard in the story, which is really cool. So there's a tie there, but it's not a direct tie. It's not in the same universe. It's not canon. It's just bringing in characters that were mentioned in Harry Potter. It's really cool. Yeah, I want to read them. Yeah, we did the audiobooks. It was really cool. The audiobook was great. They gave the guy kind of like a German-ish accent, kind of like Eastern European. It sounded really cool. Too bad you can't smell anything right now. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, I hope one day they can turn that book series into a movie and then pump smells into the theater of the magic. You know, kind of like a smell-o-vision thing. That would be really cool. Listen. We'll listen to it. Yes. Yeah, whenever COVID time is over. Yes. Enjoy your oranges, honey. They'll be good for you. Yeah. No, I'm good. I don't think orange and Dr. Pepper would go good together. No. So if you guys are looking for a new read, go check out the Alchemist series. It's really good. I'm still in the process of finishing it, but what I've heard so far is really good. Oh, we got another promotion already. Wow. All right, we got another barb camp. That is actually good news for us. We want another barb camp. So we can try and get vampires. We want to suck your blood. Give you the hill promotion. Oh, there's something this way. We're going to go check that out. Hopefully it's not a really close neighbor, because I would like to have Dead Sea all to myself. I'm hoping it's a city-state. All right, builder popping out next turn. Gonna do that. Boost horseback riding. Awesome. And it's time for our Pantheon. Let's see what options we got. Ooh, we have the option for the free settler. We have almost everything here. We've got Sacred Path available to us. We've got God of the Open Sky. And we have the free settler. Should we put this up to a poll? Would you guys like to vote on this? I'll go with like whatever chat wants, basically. What would you guys like? Do you want to vote on it, or do you just want me to pick? The people want to speak. Ooh, we got Beowulf. We can get Beowulf. That's awesome. Beowulf is a great domination hero. All right, let's do this. Poll, and it will be which Pantheon. This is what we'll finish up the YouTube video with. So we'll do Open Sky, Culture on... Oops, Pastures. Oops. Culture Pastures. Oh, I guess I can't put in too much. You guys should know what God of Open Sky is. So Open Sky, Sacred Path, oops, or Free Settler. I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes to vote on this one. All right. Is it going? How come I don't see it? You guys see it? What the heck? Oh, weird. I must have clicked out of it or something. Let's try that again. I must have accidentally clicked cancel. The video is going to end before we get this figured out. All right. Open Sky, Sacred Path, or Free Settler. Ready? Oh. It says a poll's already active, though. What the heck? Refresh your guys' screens. I don't see it on my end. It says a poll's already active right now. Twitch. Let me see if it's pulled up on Twitch's actual webpage. Whoa. There. Come to this side. There we go. Let me see if I see it on Twitch's chat. WTF, Twitch. Oh, I do see it on Twitch. Weird. Okay. Wow. Interesting votes we got going on here. Yeah, refresh your screens if you haven't already, and that way you guys can vote. I can see the results here. I've just got Twitch open on my web browser. It's done in just a few seconds, though. Time for a drink? Oh, boy. Weird that some of you don't see it. I didn't see it either. Well, that's not very fair to some of you. Maybe we won't reflect the poll then. Because if you can't get to the polling booth, then the voting is null. Well, that's dumb. Twitch, come on. I don't think I'm going to accept that vote because some of you guys didn't see it. That's not very fair. All right, well, we will end this episode for YouTube with a cliffhanger. You guys will have to come into the next episode to see which Pantheon we pick for our Scythia game in the Around the World Playthrough Challenge. If you guys are new here, be sure to like the video if you're enjoying this so far. If you guys like this start, you can play it as well by joining us on Discord. We have an Around the World Challenge section where you can grab our settings, see some screenshots, and get all the things you need to get this start set up just for you guys as well. And you can play at any difficulty that you guys like to play at. Again, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.